I was the AYC of Abenaki, which is the South Shore of Montreal, for the Quebec Council of Scouts Canada. I was in charge of the programming, I was in charge of the people and leaders, and I was also in charge of creating all the budgets and distributing funds accordingly to everyone's needs. I was also presented the award by the Governor General of Canada of the Caring Canadian Award. It's for all of my service, my hours, and my unpaid work that I did for my community and the impact that I've left. To begin, I'd like to bring to you guys' attention that one thing that's really lacking right now is the funding for the clubs. We've already spoken about this many times today, but I want to put emphasis on it. What we're planning on doing is creating a group fund so that any people that are willing to do a bigger event such as a carnival or a fair can have that extra support. Now the group fund is a lot of money, but it's also support. We're not here just to give you money until you have fun. We're here to give you the support of all of our volunteers and ourselves to help you out at that event, to help with the promotions, and to also help with making it the most successful event every single time. We want to take what you expect and turn that into 150% of the best we could do. Now, for VP Finance, I don't want you guys to think of me as a scary guy in a suit that's sitting at his desk all day. I want you guys to know me as someone that's going to be very representative in the community and who's going to be here to help you at any time of the day. To make that a possibility, I'm going to be in the clubs at least 2 times a week to make sure that everything's running successfully, that you guys have proper equipment and everything's in check. I'm also going to be installing a new policy on myself that the process of taking bills, processing them, and writing checks will be done in 1 to 3 days maximum. I understand also that the budgets are circulated as well. We're going to be implementing a budget at the end of every month so that you guys can see what's happening and you can know where your money's going.
Last sentence, please.
All right. I'd like to thank you guys for coming out here today to hear about our platform, and also I'd love to see you guys vote for us. Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, please come. I have one question for you. All right, so as a Vice President of Finance, it's very important to make the best decisions when it comes to allocating funds and redirecting funds. So my question to you is, hypothetically, let's say that there is a deficit for whatever reason. For example, this year we received less money from the school because we had hundreds less students than we did last year. If this happened to you, or for whatever reason you guys have less money, what would you do? Would you, what budgets would you slash from? Or if you have any better ideas than cutting budgets, what do you think would be the best alternative?
Well, for my part, I think I am not well placed to say an answer for this. I think you guys should decide where we cut budget. I'm representing you guys as a candidate of VP Finance, and this is your money, and I think you deserve to have a word. Where does the money go? So that's my answer.
For me, my entire platform is based on taking responsibility off of the students so that there's less stress on you and you guys can focus on your school efforts. So what I would be doing at the beginning of the year is implementing an emergency fund just in case something like this would happen. Take a certain percentage of the budget that we start with at the beginning of the year and keep it on the side and earmark it for any emergencies that might arise during the year that are not thought of at the beginning of the year.
Thank you, guys. All right, so next up we have our fantastic activities coordinator, Wendy Yu.
So hi guys, I'm Wendy, and today I'll be presenting the candidates running for activities coordinator. So what this position consists of is to plan activities and events on and off campus in order to contribute to an exciting atmosphere outside the classrooms. So this year we have 2 candidates running for this position, Hugo Gamache and Claudel Arsenault-Mercier. So I'd first like to invite Claudel up to the microphone.
Well, hi, my name is Claudel and I'm running for activities coordinator. When it comes to this year's CSA, I was really, as you can say, on the sidelines because I was not an official member, so I couldn't take part. I could never actually be part of the decisions that were being made, and that made me really angry because I'm very sorry. That was really hard for me because I love my school and I love planning activities and I wanted to be involved in everything that was going on. So this is why I decided to go for the activities coordinator position. I'm a very energetic person and I have so many ideas to improve the activities. I have experience since I was class president in my high school, and I really want to make everyone's college experience the best they could possibly live. So here's how I intend to make your life better at Champlain. First of all, I will talk to you about parties. College is hard, we all know, we have exams, we're stressed, and I really want to take your mind off of schoolwork and plan some amazing parties. I want to do at least 4. 2 will come back into end of semester. And I really want to put the budget on on-campus activities because it's not everyone who likes to go clubbing, it's not everyone that can go to Montreal. So I really want to make activities on campus so that everyone can enjoy the free activities that are going on. I also want to plan activities with the Cavaliers because more than 10% of the student body is part of a sports team, and that is pretty amazing. And I really want to lift up the school spirit so that everyone goes to the game and everyone cheers for amazing and talented athletes. I also have a prototype of the activities I wanted to make each month. I want to do monthly activities like karaoke's, movies. When we come back from the summer, I want to make a welcome back barbecue and activities all week. I want to bring back the stress relief week because this is really helpful when you have exams and you're stressed, and seeing dogs and having massages is really fun and it calms you down. I really want to make a lot of free breakfasts too. So
Last sentence.
thank you for listening, and as it says on your Champlain agenda, choose your future, and I do believe that the future of the CSA includes me.
I would now like to invite
Hi everyone, I present myself, Hugo Gamache. I'm running for activities coordinator. One of my main goals as activities coordinator will definitely be to make sure that we have the biggest parties ever. I want you guys to see those events that we organize as the event of the year, every time. That's what I want. I want you guys to have a say in what we do. That's why I want me and actually all of United Champlain, we want to create an events committee. So that'll be a committee that'll be responsible of organizing all the activities and giving me advice and the whole CSA on what we do, what we should do, when should we do it, where should we do it. I like the point that Claudel just brought, that not everyone can go to Montreal. That's why we can actually organize, or at least try to organize parties over here at Champlain, even if we're not having school at that moment. Why should you guys vote for me? Well, first of all, I've known people who've actually organized parties at the University of UQAM, and I've also got a few contacts. Why did I choose this job? Well, basically because I've always wanted to make people happy around me, and I guess doing parties, doing events, doing that type of thing is very important. How am I going to get you guys to participate in all these parties? Well, I want to work with the communication officer. I want to make sure that you guys are informed about what's happening, what events are coming up. That's a great part of my plan. Finally, don't forget that a party is not a party with nobody, so vote for me. Let's get it. Thanks.
I have 2 questions for you guys. If you can come up to the mic, please. So my first question is, what will you do to make your activities special and unique on campus in order to ensure student participations? In other words, how will you ensure the diversification of your activities?
Well, first of all, I really want to include the clubs and activities. We have amazing clubs at Champlain that people don't really know about, and I really want to make a diverse activities. You know, plan like when there's free food, like bring free food like from around the world to like show everyone's culture, and.
Well, I'm all about the students, so I want the students to have a say. And I think that what makes a party or an event great is when people participate. So if they decide and they're interested into it, I think it can't be bad. That's one of my main things. Second of all, I forgot to mention in my speech, one of the things I'd like to have is cultural weeks, so that people can promote their different cultures I want every student to be invited to actually do that and promote their own culture, so that we also have like a link between all those cultures and create a bond between the students.
Thank you. My question, so, as activities coordinator, you also micromanage your budget. I was wondering, what happens if you want to do an activity but you don't have the budget for it? What will you do? Where will you cut?
Well, I mean, it's really up to you guys because it's your money, and I want you to decide where you want to cut, if it's in parties or like on-campus activities. And I'm really good with doing the best with not money. So I really want to, if there's a party that we don't have the money, I really want to like fundraiser and like stuff like that, so I can give you the best college experience ever.
Well, for my part as well, I want you guys to always decide, because it's your money. But another thing that I like that's possible, if ever, we can still make maybe you pay when you enter a party, for example. But that's really a big if there's no other solution. But ideally, we cut where you guys want to cut. And in the most ideal world, we don't even have to cut anywhere. That's probably what will and should happen.
Thank you very much.